right, take it easy on me, man.
Home of the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Your team's OP. You're home. I just got obliterated last game.
Duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the
Oh, yeah, I just checked your team. You got 90s across the board. Yeah, they left, but you got replenished with baby stars.
Guys can't wait to get this one started.
You got speed all over. That's all you need. Especially your D-line. Your D-line's filthy. With whatever I have a bunch of trash. That's what.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback.
Look at, I have not one star on my offense. What you mean?
This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
He looks that one in nicely. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other. And
damn, you got the number one freaking crowd.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently.
Good shit. I fucked up. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? He's gonna house it, bro? No way that one. Wow. This is crazy. That's how I walk up to the. I seen you using him the whole time. I was like, I'm trusting. He's not gonna go with him. Not do it either way.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
Fucked it up for no reason. I had a great drive. Now my whole shit's falling apart. Same shit as last game, bro. We had a great first drive, then a dumbass pick. shit right.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive.
Oh yeah, great. Now we can't even run the ball.
This is really dependent too on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house with the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A 1st down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You said what?
That's how you blow up the screen pass here on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast.
You can change that.
Force the incompletion.
Now on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st.
Good.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false
bring it
start,
back.
and they'll walk it back.
There we go.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach
Go
accepts
for
that
it.
they will take the penalty. Alabama will bring the punt team on the
Still had all
field.
the advantage.
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff.
You got bullied like that, bro. Sat on your ass. That's pathetic.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes.
Yeah, my dude is so slow, bro.
And in the open field and on his way.
My dude is so slow. Yo, the way your linebacker just ran it back on me, bro. Come on now. Make no difference. Yeah.
Pick up on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short
It's about
throws
angles.
turn into
Hitting them
long
angles. That's
gains.
fucked
Because
up.
of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Time winding down.
Agility.
In the quarters, they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. Just ran him over. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap
That
up
nigga
this
sucks.
period.
My boy sucks, bro. Relax. I got my running backs in the highest overall is like 82, bro. They're all trash.
Second down here as they
Nothing
go
good.
back to work
They
after
gonna
the break.
go with some- hey.
Give to the running back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he takes it to the house.
Take it.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
We'll take it.
It's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes
Really?
that puts your defense in
Really?
a back.
Bruh.
Finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Off he goes.
Again, bro? Nah, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is crazy.
He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Dude is stiff arming everybody like he's fucking Derrick Henry.
Guys, who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
That's
And he knocks
crazy,
that
bro.
boy through the uprights. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
I swear, I don't know what I did to this game, but it don't
That ball
fuck with me no
scoops through
more.
the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Everything is against me.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to fight.
Of course, of course. Ooh,
QB's
got no arm strength, bro.
They want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Y'all got a turnover fucking thing? Okay. Okay. Belt.
Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Oh, you see it very often with me because at least dudes can't throw, can't catch.
Responsibility makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end.
That far deep and y'all didn't.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his big tight end.
Oh, my God.
And good blocking.
I'm just doing the worst shit ever.
Enough room to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Bring it back.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way
they don't ever call
go.
face mints in this game. That's surprising.
Has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
It says a setting, it says on, but I've never seen it.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Makes his connection.
He fell full for 10 yards.
Take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice
How tall is that dude? God damn.
You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their
That's
eye
my
on
go-to
where this
too,
guy
but
is,
damn.
because they know he's a big part of this offense's
He's
success.
looking like Megatron. Field goal play? Could be on the special team.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking for the score.
Wow, what a throw. Give you that.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And you're really starting to see the
I was waiting for you to throw it to them dudes on the right side.
They
So,
hooked up for a touchdown the first game. They do it again
me up on
here.
that.
These two are on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
gotta make it back. Always a comeback.
Ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, I love
Not
kicking
gonna give
this.
him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your...
Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 30.
Oh, hold where?
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down.
Caught clean block, baby.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet.
Damn, why do I got freaking star players on the fucking special team?
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to get to it.
No fun.
Little pickup
No
there as
fun.
he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Offense gets set for second down. Trying to get the corner. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Feelings nowhere to go.
Thank you. About time, baby. About time, baby.
And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out like a
Yeah, like 3 dudes open and
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
He will step out of bounds, but not before.
Get out of bounds.
Pick up and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Needed a turnover.
They'll try to
Man.
tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
I needed it, baby. We getting on good terms again, me and AA.
2 plays and into the end zone. So they got the touchdown.
Still got a
as
couple
they
more
kick off.
turnovers to really
important
get
for the defense to shut them down here. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right.
Fumble that one, though.
Conservative. We're a little bit down.
Fumble that
I just think
one.
this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The only thing I can say about this team is decent. It's the freaking defense.
Not what they had in mind to
Everything
start
else,
this drive. Here comes second and 13.
Yeah.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Look. Yo, this dude stiff arm is though. Like, bro. Everything works with a stiff arm with this dude against my best linebacker.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going.
That's me.
Pass on the way.
Why did he run in?
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Gonna let it fly. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback.
I'm surprised this quarterback threw it on target. Dang, this couldn't even throw a great, but still.
To kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. The option look.
Nah, you playing with fire, dog.
Down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Good play.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
This dude's running backwards, bro. Like, what can I do in this game?
Scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going for it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Ha baby.
Go for the score. A lot of
Ohio State is back.
In the history of the Buckeyes, and this
We alive.
got right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic.
There is a post. There is a post.
Category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
That's game over. That's game over.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
I thought it was
We've
half.
played 2
Oh,
quarters
I was
here.
ready
Time to
second
go to
half.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end.
Why did you do that?
Pick up on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
From the gun, the running back.
I try to get it, jump the freaking thing. Didn't
What
get it.
a nifty one there to pick up the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
He's gonna truck my guy like that? No respect.
Second and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at second and 8. They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Trying to get cute, man. Play simple.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Quarterback will keep it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Getting stuck on everybody. There's no holding on that, huh?
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown time.
I didn't go and touch you.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the
I got stuffed. I got slowed down on the sideline.
Target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Yeah, if they went to a better school, they would have been smarter.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
I bet you whoever player that was would be the best player on my team right now.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back
I get down 2 scores and this post is 100%. Like how?
Explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Crosses
The post, the stadium post.
6-yard gain.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains,
it's crazy. Look at that, maxed out.
The defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The give out of the gun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Just slithered through the tackle and he's got room to run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds.
Late hit out of bounds, right?
Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running, or receiving out of the backfield, they're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything.
It's better with a power back.
Adding those stats and all you can say, guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a
giving me no fumbling, bro.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Now on third down for this offense.
Yo, you didn't get the block. Oh my God. Dude ran by him.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Wow.
Finds the tight end.
Okay.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels.
Yo, this stiff arming is ridiculous right now.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge.
Just steamrolling the defense.
Yeah.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
The back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. And he is finding wide open defenders.
Oh my God, you running to me, buddy?
Third interception of the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have...
No, why did you throw it so badly, bro? I try to force it, but like, come on, dude. This is ridiculous.
The most frustrating thing I see.
At least throw it towards the guy, not a freaking face.
And they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get
another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Looking for more. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Yo! Dude caught it backwards.
Reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep.
Yo, this fucking quarterback don't know how to throw in front, bro. On dog.
He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
That's 4
I just love the fact that the
5
defense
picks.
is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense has a 2nd down play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Wade Levesque.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And they'll take over 1st and 2nd.
He's gonna go pick for pick right now, so.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
That's crazy. A dude in the middle is running steps, etc. Is he a linebacker or what?
And it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think
They
you can get the
showed it
running
up.
game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time.
I thought I could make the edge and get some yards, but
Everywhere for just a little grass and a little air and none to be found. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He makes the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screen
block,
play. How does that
guys,
happen?
block.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be
Come
great
on,
right
brother,
here.
block that.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
For the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Your Alabama First Ncaa will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes that Alabama offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah.
He tosses one high and deep down the left
Nah,
side.
come on, brother.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Line getting set on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Slides away. Finds a crease at the 20. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Is a turnover on downs.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Timeout on the field and 4 kicks left to go.
Talking about his head.
Ohio State.
Line gets set. 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Got him downfield. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue.
Jeez.
The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point?